Hey y'all, it's the night before my hike. I'm sitting at the Chalet Inn in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. I got a room so I could be close to the trail so we could get an early start. Um, I believe we're going to do the Boulevard Trail up to Leconte and Rainbow Falls back down. So I'm waiting on Mike to get here and he's bringing another vehicle. We're going to shuttle that one tonight over Cherokee Orchard Road to the end of Rainbow Falls Trail. And then in the morning, we will head up to Newfound Gap and we will start out on the AT for the first few miles and then onto the boulevard all the way up to Leconte. I'm really excited. Tomorrow's my birthday. Leconte, I couldn't think of a better place to spend my birthday than Leconte Lodge. All you can eat buffet, endless glass of wine, all you can eat breakfast before you leave, a rustic cabin. There's no electricity. It's really nice. They have little oil lamps and little heaters on the wall. So you stay plenty warm. They offer you the blankets, like wool blankets, so you don't have to bring any of that stuff. So all I take is my day pack. I packed it and it felt really light. Um, so it's going to be different carrying that rather than my huge pack. But I'm really excited to get the trip started. So once they get here, I'm going to go to Crawdaddy's and have some dinner and then out to Cherokee Orchard. From the chalet in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. It's the Space Needle, that big blue thing over there. You can ride an elevator up to the top to a platform and get some amazing views of the Smokies from there. And that's it. It's not real busy tonight. Sure, it'll get a little busier tomorrow, but I'll be headed out to the trail. So, see y'all. Alright, here we are at Newfound Gap. There's Mike. It's raining. Kind of chilly. Not too bad. It's supposed to rain all day. So we decided to take the Boulevard Trail up to Leconte Lodge. We got a hike on the AT for 2.7 miles and then around another 5, I think, on the Boulevard Trail. So let our journey begin. Go that way to hit Sweet Heifer Creek Trail down to Kephart Prawn Shelter. But we're staying on the Appalachian Trail. We got one more mile to get to the Boulevard Trail. And, here's the two white blazes coming up to the split in the trail. The split is going to be the Boulevard Trail. The AT will continue right, and the Boulevard kind of straight ahead up here. we're going to go straight ahead. I have not been on the Boulevard Trail. This is my first hike on the Boulevard. So here we are, Appalachian Trail that way, and the Boulevard right here, 5.3. There's Mike. 5.3 miles to Mount Leconte for some beef tips and mashed taters.
Yum, yum.
We are ready. Here we come, up to a water source. Oh, wait, that's the trail to the jump off. We are not taking that detour today. We are going to continue on. Having a great day. We're both thinking about roast beef and mashed potatoes right now, though, aren't we?
And cake.
And cake. Yeah, cake for my birthday. 'Cause it's my birthday and I hike if I want to. Hike if I want to. Hike if I want to.
You would hike too if it was up to you.
Woo! That's our birthday song for me. Turning 26 for the second time today. Spending my birthday how I always spend my birthday, hiking. This time it's pretty nice though, since we're going to the Leconte Lodge and getting food made for us. The trail's been pretty nice. Came up just a little bit and then we've been coming down for quite a ways now. This is a nice little section of trail right here. Looks like this is a little break spot. Let's go in here and check it out. So we take a load off right here and check out the view.
Oh yeah, this will be a load off spot.
A lot of clouds out there today.
A little bit of
We're getting a break in the rain though. Alright, let's get back to it. My feet are really wet. But at least we got that furnace to dry my socks and shoes by tonight. And it's not supposed to rain tomorrow. So I hopefully will have dry shoes in the morning. I'm wearing trail runners. They dry pretty quick. So I shouldn't have a problem. And I have dry socks for tonight when I get up to the lodge. We must be down about a mile on, at least on Boulevard. Now we're going to start doing kind of up and down, up and down. A little roller coaster all the way about to a mile before we get there. And we're going to go up. So we're walking on a ridge line here. Pretty nice. After this trip, I should be at around 450 miles in the Smokies.
I'll be able to get my 100-mile pin.
And Mike's getting his 100-mile pin. He finally made it to 100 miles. So when you get to 100 miles, you get some pins. They look like these ones. I got a 50, 100 and a 250. And I'm working on my 500 mile pin right now. Hoping to have it by the end of the year, which I won't be too far away, so we'll see what happens. Still trucking along, it's getting a bit windy. We're probably halfway on the Boulevard Trail. Probably 2.5, 3 miles. My feet are drenched. I hopscotched for a minute, but then it didn't seem to matter, so into the muck I go. My feet are so wet they couldn't get no wetter. Trying out the Frog Togs rain suit, pants and top. And so far, I feel pretty dry. It's rained just kind of off and on. Been under a canopy for a lot of it, so you don't really get that wet. And it hasn't been a downpour to truly give it the true test. If it wasn't cloudy, this trail would offer some amazing views, I'm sure. You keep coming to a lot of spots where you can see out, but not today. Waddling through the mud patch. Hey, trip's going good. Decided to stop and have a little snacky. We're not far, I don't think, from the lodge now. We're making really super good time, so yay. What you eating? Snickers. Hiker favorite. Sauce beef jerky. See ya.
Stuff like 6 feet of May to 4 feet.
Been climbing up for a while. And this is the final mile. Final countdown. Oh, this is looking pretty neat though. Possibly Myrtle Point. I don't know. About to find out. This is really neat. Started raining. Cables. Yes, I have these to hold on the slippery rock because the trail goes right up this rock.
That's where we need to be, huh?
This could possibly be Myrtle Point. I mean, I ain't really sure. I ain't never been to Myrtle Point. Pretty sure. This looks like a spot you could catch a nice sunset, though, if the clouds weren't here for sure. And I could see people hanging out here on the rock watching it. So, we might be really, really close to the top. Really close to summiting this mountain and eating some food. We're starving. We're so hungry. Oh, this is really neat though. It's a drop off.
It's raining harder when most time we'll do
Oh, look at this rock. All the colors in it. This is just really neat. Slate rock cliff. Multiple colors and layers and really super neat.
I want to pair these poles now.
Yeah, them poles are super nice. He's got a hold of my, what are they? They're black diamond with the shock absorber in the top, the ones I just bought. They're super, super nice. I like them better than any of the ones I've tried. I got Kelties, and I've got another brand that I don't like. I don't know, they have like a cork handle, and I don't like that much. But those ones are really nice. So anyways, I think we're almost there. See y'all in a bit.
Walk up the phone and get me coming up.
So that last one wasn't Myrtle Point, because Myrtle Point is 0.2 miles that away. And we are 0.7 miles from Leconte Lodge right now.
Yeah,
Woohoo, what do you think about that, Mike?
pretty awesome.
How's that Marmot precip?
Doing good.
You dry?
Uh-huh.
I'm drying this one too, and it's not even zipped.
Dry and
Haha. Anyways, yeah. 0.2 that way, Myrtle Point. I don't think we're gonna go there. We're tired. It's been a long day. It's starting to rain a little harder. So 0.7 to the lodge, and we're in a cabin waiting for dinner. So it's been a good hike up. I'm excited to go celebrate a little bit now. I've been celebrating all day on the trail. That's how I like to spend my birthday. I'm really excited that we're almost there. A little section of pine forest. See y'all when we get up there. We are on Mount Leconte. This is where everybody puts a rock, and they're trying to make it higher in elevation than Clingman's Dome. And it just falls short under Clingman's Dome. This is it. Pretty cool. The rock pile. And coming up on Mount Leconte Shelter on the Boulevard Trail still. I can hear people up ahead, so I'm sure that's what it is. Oh yeah, because little spring there or something. Look at that, there's a spot over there. Oh yeah, that's probably the extra camping through first times. Oh no, they don't do that up here. We're not on the AT. You can't do that. Some trash in the woods right there, though. I'm sure people still do, but you shouldn't. Yeah, we're coming up to the shelter right now. It's the Mount Leconte Shelter. How y'all doing? So we are really super close to the lodge now. Yay! And we're gonna arrive about 4 o'clock. We started at about 11:30, so that's not too bad. It's according to the maps and books and everything, it should have been about 8 miles. So I'll look at my Garmin once we get down here and find out exactly what it was. I found that a lot of them are not accurate from when the books were wrote. Trails change, and so do miles. Anyways, we're almost there. We gotta be within, I think, 0.4 now. Okay, if you go this way, that's a Trillium Gap Trail. That'll take you back down into Roaring Fork area, Cherokee Orchard Road. We just came from the Appalachian Trail, from Newfound Gap to the Appalachian Trail and down here. We're going to go down Rainbow Falls tomorrow. So, we're pretty much there. So, really exciting to be finally arriving at the lodge. It's starting to rain a lot harder too, so kept my hood off for a while because I was warm and my hair's soaking wet, and now it's getting cold up here. Here we are. We have officially arrived at the lodge. This is Mike's first time ever being here. This is my 3rd time. I've stayed 1 time, and I just hiked up and down another time. This is the only lodge in the Smokies. I don't want to stay at a lodge in the Smokies. This is it, y'all. So, down here. November 9th. Hey y'all, so we're at the cabin. It's cold. Got the oil burning light going. It's a little cabin, but you know, what do you need? We got a bed. Mike's getting the little wall heater going. And I'm ready to get into some dry socks because my feet are freezing, and a warm shirt. So they said dinner was at 6. I might have to snack on something before that because I am absolutely starving. But it's really nice, and I'm excited to be here finally. Time to kick back and kick the feet up for a minute. So see y'all after a little while when it gets to be dinner time. Peace. It's finally 6 o'clock, and we're finally getting to go to dinner. We're hungry. I've been snacking on, what are they, Hershey Kisses. So I'm ready for some real food. See y'all later. So here's Leconte Lodge. They start you out with some potato soup, and peach, and cornbread. My birthday at Leconte. No, thank you.
Oh, that's the well, yeah, I know.
A little bit of a weather update for tonight. It is currently 34 degrees outside. It's going to drop a little bit. We're expected to be in the mid to low 20s tonight. You guys want to be sure your heaters are working. If you guys have any issues with your heaters, I will be in this building until 9 o'clock. So just come down here and let me know, and we'll take care of those problems for you guys. I'm also going to have coffee and hot chocolate out here until 9 o'clock. You guys can bring your cups from your rooms and have as much of that as you would like. At 9 o'clock, these doors do get locked. You are more than welcome to hang out past then. We just ask that you do so in the office. The office is open 24/7, though quiet hours do start at 10. If you're the last ones to leave the office, please just put all the lamps out for us and close the door behind you on the way out. To give crew enough time to set the dining hall up for breakfast, we do close the dining hall at 7:15, but reopen it back up at 7:30, just to give them enough time to get set up for tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning's sunrise is going to be at 7:05. 7:05 for sunrise. If you want to check that out, that's going to be Myrtle Point. That'll be top of the steps, turn left, and it is 0.7 miles down the way. So Myrtle Point at 7:05. We'll have breakfast back in here tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. We are going to ring the bell again. If you were craving coffee before 8, I will have coffee in the office starting at 7. So again, bring your cups from your rooms. So there is coffee in the office at 7. If you guys have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask myself or crew. That's what those guys are here for. If y'all felt like they did a good job tonight, they do have a tip jar for those guys over there. So if anybody has any questions, if not, y'all enjoy the rest of your dinner, and we'll see you tomorrow morning for breakfast.
Thank you. Oops. Happy birthday to you. I can't shut up. Happy birthday.
So, got my first blister. There it is on my big toe. I was wearing my Ultra Force running shoes, and I just got them, so I haven't hiked with them much. But I mean, I hiked 8.2 miles and got this blister. So that's probably not going to be great for the trail. I've hiked for a couple years in the Merrills, and I've never got a blister. So as far as that goes, I'm switching back to Merrill. Bye-bye blisters. Good morning. Got our hot chocolate. There's Mike with his hot chocolate. And we got the hot chocolate because, well, if you can see, we woke up to some snow. Yay! I asked for snow on my birthday, and I got it. So we've had breakfast, and we're getting ready to leave Leconte Lodge. Got some little spikes on. It's really icy out this morning. Got the sun shining. The trees got a nice frost on them. It's a cold, chilly morning. It was about 11 degrees this morning. I think it's about 15 degrees now. November 10th. view out the back door of the dining hall. You get to look down to the sea of clouds. It's very beautiful up here. A little dusty and snow. I wish we would have got a little bit more, enough to cover the trees up a little bit. Would have been nice. Take what you can get. I was happy to have this dusting. Hello, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, thank you. Okay, so we came from the other way last night and we're headed out the opposite way. Which is probably a good thing. We heard 441 road is closed. And that was our starting point, so my car's up there. I'm sure they'll open it back up, probably around noon or something. So I should still be able to get my car, but it is, the road that my car's on is closed. However, the one where the truck is at is not. So, it's cold, cold, cold. Me and Mike decided to keep our thermals on this morning. And Mike says he's still getting a chill. A lot of ice on the trail. We had some rain yesterday, so with it being this cold, I assume there's going to be a lot of ice on the trail. Rainbow Falls is probably going to be beautiful today. It's beautiful any day, but last time I came to Rainbow Falls, it was snowy. Hoping by the time we get down there, it'll just look like a fall day. We got, I believe, Rainbow Falls all the way to the end is 6.7 miles today. So far, these spikes I have on seem to grip very well. I'm pretty happy with them so far. Especially as to come over ice on this stuff right here. My shoe is planted pretty good on that. And again, my shoe, I'm pushing it, it's not sliding. So far so good on these spikes. I'll put a link up to these spikes below the video. Alright, this is where we're headed. To Cherokee Orchard Road, 6.5 more miles this way. Coming up to the trailhead, the intersection of Rainbow Falls Trail and Bullhead Trail. Bullhead is that way, Rainbow Falls that way. And we've got Cherokee Orchard Trailhead is 6 miles. Looks like it says 3.3 to actually get to Rainbow Falls from the top. Oh, here we go. How you liking the microspike things you got?
Pretty darn nice. Ain't slipping a bit.
I like mine too. So far, highly recommended. Taking a little side trail to the Rocky Spur Overlook.
We are on a trail out to Rocky something lookout. It's Rocky Spur. And it's kind of rough stuff. A little scrubby stuff. It's all snowy. Look at that though.
Wow.
Pretty dang cool out there. Here's Miss Angie, who's now 26 years old as of yesterday.
Woo! 26 twice. He's wrapping us around the other way now.
Views in all directions.
Here's a little bit of work it looks like they've been doing on Rainbow Falls Trail. They've been working on this trail for a couple years. They're still working on it. It's closed through the weekdays. They put a lot of work into carrying all that stuff up here and doing all that work. Keep these trails maintained. And we're still into a little bit of snow. We haven't come down far enough to get out of it yet. It's pretty cold. I'm wearing my possum down gloves from Z-Packs. They're keeping my hands toasty. And I got my Black Rock hat on. That's keeping my head pretty warm. And I'm still loving spikes over my shoes. They're amazing. Mike and his spikes. They got some good grippage. You can walk sideways on rocks with these things. Right up the rock. Got a little slide, but not much. That was a pretty sideways rock, too. We're ready to get down where it's a little warmer. Starting to see the sun peeking through, though, more and more. Oh, it feels good. We're still above the clouds, though. Big, tall, round building in the distance is the Park Vista in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. It's a winter wonderland up here. That's neat. The cloud's just blowing up right here.
We are a ways down Rainbow Falls Trail from Leconte Lodge, and getting some really awesome views with the sun through the trees, and it's kind of snowing a little bit from it falling off the trees. There's Angie eating Oreo. And Rocky going right now.
Just got my foot wet on that one. And it was icy cold.
So here we are coming up to Rainbow Falls. pretty sweet. There's Angie. Little bridge you gotta go across. There's where we came down. So we found this big, huge tree as we're coming down the trail. Kind of reminds me of that pine tree that was in Hartwick Pines State Park. And it's a monster.
You'll come to one that is before Rainbow Falls. It's not it.
Oh, okay.
Keep going through the side. It's not it.
All right, cool. Good to know.
You're probably half a mile.
Stay here for a minute. Good video will be coming across.
So we made it to the end. Yeah, Rainbow Falls.
How far down?
2.6.
It's all the way down.
That's not all the way.
There's a couple other little waterfalls on the way, but the big one's all the way up there. Yeah, have a good day. That's Old Sawyer Trail in Bullhead. And I've been on this trail up here, all the way up. And we're gonna go down to the parking lots. Parking. Like surviving his first long trip. How you feel?
All right.
We made it, and we ate a good lunch, and we're still starving and ready for more food. It only takes us one day to get the hiker hunger. And I am so ready to switch back to my Merrill shoes. These Ultras just ain't doing it for me. A little bathroom at the end at the parking lot. And our truck is over there waiting for us. And we made it. Had a great birthday on Leconte. Can't wait to do it in 2020.